Hey guys, what is up? This is Ben from the Official Gaming Hub, and this weekend I've been working on something, but it's not done yet. So, because of that, we're just going to be going into a game of World of Tanks. Now, I'm talking after the fact of all these games, and I wanted to try out this brand new tank, the M2 here, which I got earlier, but I realized I didn't have any ammunition, and not even enough credits to get ammunition for it, as you can see here. So I decided to go in as a T2 medium tank, which is what is that right there, which is what I usually go in as, and just to warm myself back up into the game, because it's been a very long time, let's just say, since I've played. But I still remember the basics, so we go right back into this game, being one of the smaller, or one of the bigger tanks. Oh geez, I'm off. One of the bigger tanks in our group, and M2 medium being a bigger tank isn't very reassuring. But we are on, as I like to call, the winter. All I remember is that it has a big open field in the middle, that's just a death zone, and then it has the big hill on the one side and the train tracks. That's all I remember. And so yeah, we spawn in here. Looking around, we have some tanks. I believe the one guy to my right is actually AFK, which really sucks in the end. And I decided to, I'm choosing where to go, because I can either go right, left, or mid. Mid with my tank won't work out that well, because not very high damage versus range or something. I can't remember. But with all my logic, I decided to go right, and I wait to see if anyone else wants to go with me. Seeing this guy start to move, and then push over to the right side. Now, one thing I didn't do enough of later in this match is look at my map. Because, like, right now, it's fine. I'm checking out, seeing, okay, we got guys in the middle. And right now, I'm just trying to sweep around and pick off any outside guys. And I thought, up ahead, I see this guy moving out. So I'm getting ready to line up that shot. And I think he sees me. And so he quickly starts running back. But I do take a shot and do some damage. Then a second shot, I'm aiming for, and I miss somehow. With that accuracy. Get a second shot, and he starts to run away. Third shot, jeez. So, he's at freaking 12 health. So I start to rush in, trying to finish him off, but then someone, out of nowhere, takes him out from that mid group. Now, seeing that I'm open, I try to take pot shots at the guys in the middle, seeing as they're distracted with my guys in the middle. Trying to see if I can actually see any NPC, but I can't, so I try and get a better vantage point by going forward more. Still looking up ahead, worried that there's going to be some giant-ass tank ready to end my day. Not being able to see him, I go for this guy. Zoom in, get a decent shot. And one thing I realized after the fact is that I've only been using one type of armor, or not armor, round, which is the penetration one, as you see down there. And I could be using a high explosive one, which works good against light tanks. I just know they do massive damage, as shown, as you'll see later on, with my next tank, which I absolutely destroy, and it's amazing. So going back around, try to flank them and take them out. Anything is fine. Seeing someone shooting at me, I try to go back and realize halfway through, oh shit, I'm screwed. Not being able to commit to anything and end up dying there, which really sucked. Yeah, so I'm dead in the water. There's nothing else I can do besides for go back and wait. But yeah, we end up, I think, losing this round severely from this AFK, and then two guys up in the hill that just hide. Oh yeah, this guy ends up being the last survivor, and they end up capping. Which tends to happen, because if you're one of these long-range guys that just hide back and fire long-range artillery, it's really good and really effective if you have a team to help you. But if you can't see anyone, and you're just shooting in the dark, and it's really easy for people to come up and take you out. But yeah, now I have enough credits. I'm going to leave this match, and we can go on to the next one. So yeah, we lost. But I got a fire extinguisher, which I can use for my next tank, which I believe I add on to that. So, now going back into this, I now have enough credits to purchase ammunition for my M2 medium tank, Which, wait. Yeah, M2. Because I was using the T2 before. Which, that's the T2. I boosted up to this M2. Which, with, in my next one, I completely destroy. Which even I was surprised in. So yeah, now realizing that there's more than one type of ammunition. Which is this explosive one, the orange one down here. Because the middle one you have to pay with golden credits, and I'm broke. So, I end up getting rid of some of those and boosting to the middle ones. Eventually, after I learn. And realizing they do massive amounts of damage if done right. So, I do two, yes, I do two rounds with the M2 just to see how it goes. The first one, it's actually really good. I'm one of the top ones. So, if you're, what I learned when playing this tank is it's good if you're one of the big tanks, but if you go up into one of those high tier games where they have tanks bigger than you, it's not as good as I hoped. So yeah, now we load back into this next game, which takes centuries. So I'll get back to you when we're done here. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are in one of my favorite maps, which is, shit. Come on, I thought you were good at this. It's pretty much, it's the one with the lighthouse off to the right. The river, the town to the left, the lighthouse to the right. See, as seen there. Yeah, I'm, like, literally on the top of the scoreboard, which doesn't mean much, just means I'm one of the bigger tanks. And usually, with my other tanks, I'd go left up on that hill and like defend, but I realized, hey, I'm a big tank, I should be rushing up the middle like all those cool guys do. So I end up going with a few guys, realizing I think I switched my ammo, and if not, I do some damage with the penetration. But seeing all, like, that's usually the route, is where you go, but then these guys say, hey, let's go this way, so I follow him over here. And I believe we spot our first guys and fight shootout right here. Coming up, we look over the hill and we spot two, I believe. See, there they are. And this guy coming over the hill trying to get a better shot before firing. But don't. Missing both my shots, freaking out. This guy ramming me, and then saying, holy shit, I did that one shot. Realizing that, hang on, that was a pretty good shot. I go in and completely destroy. I don't remember if I switch ammunition here. I might not even use my explosive. Yeah, I see this guy, 1v1 over by the lighthouse. And since those guys look like they're blocking at the mid, I'm trying to take some shots over here. Just help them out. I get there, I think he's already been taken out. And then I realize I'm being shot at, so I quick run for cover, or ride to cover. Trying to find out where I was being shot at from. I'm looking on the map, seeing where all the guys are, noticing there's one guy in the way corner, meaning they have one of those artillery cannons. I then realize these guys are flanking behind, say that won't do, so I start taking shots. Doing a massive shot right there. Second one to finish him off. And this guy came out of nowhere, doing surprisingly not killing me, which he really should have. Hitting me from behind with that massive damage. And someone else takes him out, probably saving my life. Now with that, I'm not sure what to do with such low health. So I decided to stay up here and take shots. First, not knowing where this guy is. And he's in that tower, which I don't think tanks can do. So, going over here to help out these guys. See if I can get a better shot. Focus in, and then doing massive damage and taking him out. Now, with them having only 3 left, and us having all but 3, it looks like an easy win. Which I think was a team job. And then this guy hiding and take shots at him, realizing that I am trash with my shots and someone else takes him out. Seeing this little prick hanging in the bush, and we're doing damage and critical hit, destroying his track and us pretty much securing the victory. this last guy. This last guy, I think, was just hiding in the back still. And someone takes him out. That last 2 shots. Bada bing, bada boom. That's how you win a game. Yeah. See, so that was mainly just a team thing. I personally thought, wow, I did massive damage there from that one guy rushing in. But yeah, first win with this tank, first game with this tank, get an insane boost, and that victory. And I feel pretty confident, so I start rushing in to another game, which, let's just sum up with that and that and that. It didn't go very well. But hey, thanks everyone so much for watching. I know this is like short and literally like cut up really fast, but I wanted to put something out there as I'm working on something else. Should be out within the next week, and I hope you guys will like it when it comes out. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this, make sure to let me know. If you have any questions about what I'm working on, let me know in the comments. I got nothing else to do. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.